YouTube, what it do? Welcome back, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Peace to all y'all loved ones out there, man. Hope everyone is doing well. And like I said, man, you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me right now, and it's well appreciated, as always. But yeah, man, we're finna get our day started. We actually been started our morning, man. We've been up since like 5 o'clock this morning, for real. So we had a load that we picked up yesterday out of Lynette, Alabama at North Installation, and we delivered that this morning in Columbia, South Carolina. We had a 9 o'clock appointment, so we did that already, and we actually shot over here southbound, and we in Eastover, South Carolina right now at the paper mill. So we about to pick up a load from here, and we taking that load down to Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, we're going to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, which is probably going to be straight down 95, I believe, Fort Lauderdale. So yeah, we'll shoot down 95, I believe, to get over there. Doesn't deliver until tomorrow. We got a 12 o'clock appointment, live unload tomorrow. So we're going to do most of the bulk of the driving today. I think I still got about a good 8 hours worth of driving for today, and then we'll finish up and deliver tomorrow morning. But other than that, man, it's been a pretty solid week. Matter of fact, we're still coming off of last week when I got back out of here from vacation. So we're on our second week now, and we've been covering some miles, of course. You know, like I always say, I don't sit, I be rolling, man. It's just what we do out here, man. But so right now I'm actually running off of recaps. I posted up a short not too long ago, man, where I had like an hour left on my 70, and I was down in Tampa, Florida, man. I picked up a load, went back to the yard, shut down, got up the next day, drove, delivered that load, and like I said, I've been working off recaps. And right now we getting back like 10 and 11 per day, so I got enough to basically finish this whole week out without having to take a 34. And that'll be 2 weeks worth of running without having to do a 34 reset. You know what I mean? So if you do your hours correctly, if you know how to run, and you could time things out, pace yourself, still be able to make your pickups and deliveries on time, I don't have to sit, you know what I mean? And that's why I can continue rolling and get my miles. I don't have to stop in the middle of the week. Now, of course, sometimes it just comes down to it where I don't have any hours coming back. I done ran that hard for the week, where I just got to shut down and do a 70. But for the most part, I mean, before I went on vacation, I ran 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks without a 70. And like I said, you know, I still get my time in between now. Don't get me wrong, like, it ain't like I'm just stuck behind the wheel and I can't do nothing. Like, I just pace my days correctly, you know what I mean? So I don't run myself tired or run myself ragged or anything like that. I pace myself, you know what I mean? I just know how to run. And if you know how to run, you know how to trip plan, it's quite easy, you know what I mean? And that's how I can stay on the road for like 2.5, 3 weeks without having to do a 34. And when I go home, I take me a break, you know what I mean? Even though I can get home every 2 weeks to do a 34, you know what I mean? I just like to keep my money rolling in. That's how, you know, more miles, more money. That's just with any trucking job, you know what I mean? So as long as I can stay consistent with that, I'm happy with it. But yeah, man, so right now I'm just actually in line. We gotta do a check-in here. It's a very thorough check-in too. I'm finna go ahead and throw on my safety vest and all that good stuff. But luckily this is a preloaded trailer. I already got it empty, so we're just gonna drop and hook pretty much, turn and burn, and we're gonna take our way down to Florida. And like I said, we'll do a bulk of the driving today. I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna get at yet. I haven't made it that far in the trip planning, but we'll figure it out once we get rocking and rolling. So I just want to touch base with y'all, let y'all know exactly what we got going on for today. So we're gonna start the vlog right here for the most part. Like I said, I missed out this morning, but that was just a quick, easy delivery, so wasn't too much going on this morning. But I'm gonna let y'all ride with me on our way down from South Carolina to Florida. So if you don't know by now, man, I am Jay Phoenix. This is Second Nature Trucking, and we just doing what we do. So feel free to hit that like button. Please drop down in the comments if you got any questions about anything. Share with a friend of yours, and if not, of course, you can always hit that subscribe button. Like I said, it costs you absolutely nothing, but it helps the channel grow. And we are growing, people. I'm seeing the subscriptions going up every day. I appreciate the people that's dropping in the comments, that has questions. Like I said, I try to get to most of y'all and answer y'all questions. But I appreciate the support, man. It does mean a lot to me. Like I said, this is something new. I'm not that good at vlogging, talking on cameras, this, that, and the third. Like I said, when I go to work, man, I like to go to work. I enjoy myself behind this wheel, turn my music on, let my windows down, and I be out of here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to get better at it, bringing y'all along with me with these trips inside the cab on my day-to-day joints. And like I said, I hope y'all, you know what I'm saying, enjoying some of the content that I am bringing y'all. But from this point forward, let's go ahead and get locked and loaded, get checked in real quick, and then we'll pick up from now. Indeed. All right, people. So we are finally loaded. Man, this has been an ordeal. Like, this is a plant. You know what I mean? So anytime you come to like a paper mill or paper plant, it can be a little time consuming, especially when you got a lot of people coming in at the same time. So I've been here for probably about a good 45 minutes, for real, for a drop and hook. But we finally hooked up to the trailer. Boom. So we good to go. So from this point, all I got to do is scale out. They actually have a scale right here on the yard, and it's scale axle to axle. So you just write your numbers down. So I'm going to scale out. We'll check out. They're going to seal me at the gate, so I don't have to seal my load right now. And then we jumping on the highway. And like I said, this load here is going to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So we headed south, baby. We headed 95 southbound all the way to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Should be a beautiful ride. Not expecting any bad weather. Sunshine, blue skies. So it's going to be an enjoyable ride. And I'm going to bring y'all along with me. So for right now, man, going to jump back in the truck, scale out real quick, and then we out of here, people. For real. But I want to show y'all the route, man. Let y'all know exactly what it looked like. So let's take a look at this. And of course, I'm getting ready for the draft. So I got my little draft coverage going on right now. But this is what we're looking like. So as you can see, we all the way up here near Augusta or whatever, and we headed to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, all the way 95 south. Pretty easy route. Only got 7 hours left for the day. So like I said, we're gonna ride we'll probably do 6 hours. Would have put us around, what's that, about 300 or so miles. So we'll do about a good 360 miles, and then we'll shut down in the evening. Get up in the morning, and we'll take off from there. So we'll cover a good amount of it right now. It's 612 miles total for this route, and we should do half of that today. And like I said, we have a 12 o'clock appointment. So let's just say out of the 600, we can knock out 6.5 hours worth, which will put us around 390. That'll leave us, what, 220, which is about a 3.5 hour slate. It's 12 o'clock right now. 7 hours, put us at 7, so I can get up at 5. That's plenty of time, right? So realistically, if I got to be there at 12 o'clock tomorrow, the latest I can shut down today would be about 9 o'clock tonight, and still be like 2 hours away, 2.5 hours away to get there by 12. So like I said, that's when it comes down to trip planning. You just got to know how much ground you can cover, how long it's going to take you to get there, your expected time to shut down, and your reset time for your 10 hours to wake up the next day to finish up the load. So all that comes within your trip planning. So that's what I do with every load. Try to figure everything out. Now, of course, I don't know exactly where I'm going to stop at right now, because like I said, we're just not finna hit the road. So once we actually get going and I start tracking my time and stuff, I'll figure out a truck stop where we're going to stop at, and then we'll break down the hours and see exactly where we at from there again. So, but for right now, let's scale out, let's get out, so I can hit the road. I'm ready to ride. I'll catch up with y'all in a minute, man. So we have stopped. We've had our lunch, so we're good to go on that. Got a little fuel to get on down the road with. So like I said, let's map this thing out. All right. So currently it is 2:45. I am 555 miles away from my delivery. All right. Not gonna be able to do all 500 miles. We talked about that earlier. I got 5 hours left on my 14, so my time is actually going down right now. It's counting down on me. Like I said, we've been up and at it since like 6 o'clock this morning. So what I figured was I could probably drive about another 4.5 hours. That'll leave me an hour left. So 4.5 hours should get me to St. Augustine, Florida, right outside of Jacksonville. So that's where we're gonna shut down tonight. 4.5 hours from now, put us around like 7:30 tonight. Be a perfect time to shut down. Once our 10 is up, we're eligible at 5 o'clock in the morning. So if I wanted to, I could actually make this delivery earlier than 12 o'clock, which I might do. That way we can just keep it moving, you know what I'm saying? But so that's the plan. 4.5 hours worth of driving, St. Augustine, Florida, we're shut down for the night. So let's go ahead and get everything cranked up, man. Like I said, just had my lunch, and I'm pretty much ready to rock and roll, man. Hope y'all are too. Hope y'all enjoying the ride thus far. And if you made it this far in the video, man, you already know I appreciate you. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We'll be dropping a little bit more content as the weeks roll along. Like I told y'all before, I'm not that daily type. Even though, I'm out here daily. I do record some rides, but I really don't finish it all the way out to create a whole vlog. So, but with this one, we will continue on. And like I said, y'all gonna ride with me all the way to Florida, all right? So from this point, man, let's go ahead and get everything rocking and rolling. And let's go ahead and hit the road so we can make up these miles. And it actually look like I'm finna run into some rain. So, which is cool, because honestly, dealing with that paper mill and all that damn gravel lot, y'all know me, man. I hate riding in a dirty truck. I really do. I love the album Riding Dirty, but I hate riding dirty in the truck. For real, for real. So, hoping we get some of that rain, wash all this dust and dirt and gravel off my truck. But let's go ahead and lock in, people, and let's hit the road in a minute. So that's pretty much a wrap for today. Like I said, we made it to our spot that we wanted to make it to, which is St. Augustine, Florida. We had the Flying J down here. So I actually had to pay for parking. It's all G though. It is what it is. It comes with the territory sometimes. You know what I mean? Luckily I save up my points and I just use my points from fuel and stuff to pay for it. So it's all good, man. It is what it is. I'm in a secure spot for the night. So yeah, man, that's it for me, man. Like I said, we've been at it since, man, we've been up since 5 this morning. So we've been at it since 6. But full day worth of work, baby. Full day worth of work. Let me see what we do today. Today is the 23rd, so I'm gonna show y'all this, man, so y'all know. Like I said, so full day, right? We got 524 miles. You know what I'm saying? One delivery this morning. We've been driving all day, so we covered some good ground for the day, man. And as y'all see, I'm still working off my. Matter of fact, let me go to my hours real quick. So that's that same, like I said, I'm working off that 70 from last week. Like I said, I posted that short, and you can see that's where we did that 1 hour for the day on 4/20, which was Easter Sunday. We did 1 hour and 27 minutes, right? Yeah. So basically, like I said, I'm still running off the same clock, man. We 2 weeks in. Like I said, we down to what, 2 hours for today. I get back 11 tomorrow, 9 after that, 11 again after that. So, like I said, we're gonna finish the week out strong, man. Like I said, you just gotta know how to run your clock. If you know how to run your clock, you ain't gotta stop. And that's how it works. You know what I mean? So, but other than that, y'all, I'm gonna shut it down for today, man. I appreciate y'all around with your boy. Y'all already know what the deal is, man. Please like the video. Drop in the comments if you wish to, man. Like I said, I respond to all my comments. Try to get back to you in a timely fashion. If you got a question about anything, or if y'all just want to converse, drop in the comments, man. We can have a little conversation from there. Of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And like I said, that way you get some notifications and everything else when I do upload my videos. And if you're enjoying the content, man, I sure appreciate y'all, man. Like I said, the subscriber list is definitely going up. And like I said, we're gonna continue doing this, man. We're gonna rock out all year. So as we continue to get these miles and stuff, man, like I said, I'm gonna bring y'all along the journey. And that's pretty much it, man. So I'm gonna close it out from here. I'm gonna get with y'all in the morning. In a minute. Good morning, everyone. Good morning on my end. Oh man, so we're picking up. We're ready to take off, people. So like I said, we're right here in St. Augustine, headed to Fort Pierce. Currently 4.5 hours away. It is 6 a.m. and we're on the road with it. Like I said, I talked to my dispatch yesterday. She said I could deliver early, so I figured let's go ahead and make that run. Should get there by like 10:30, 11 o'clock, depending on morning traffic. But we are en route. And I've already got a pre-plan already. Picking up in Deerfield, Florida, delivering to Jacksonville, Florida, paper load. So as soon as we finish this one, dropping, well, it's live unload, and then the next one is preloaded, and I believe it's a drop. So we won't deliver that till tomorrow. So like I said, man, they keep me rolling, man, non-stop. I already know what I'm doing tomorrow, and it is 6 a.m. today. So gotta love that, man. But anyway, y'all, if we go ahead and jump on the slab, ain't gonna be too much recording this morning because it is dark outside. But hopefully I'll catch that sunrise. So I'll get with y'all in a few, man. Indeed. Alright, y'all, so we've made it down here to Fort Lauderdale, and it looked like I'm going to the port. I was not expecting that, to tell you the truth. But yeah, we finna go to the port, baby. Man, it's a live unload. Man, I can be down here all daggone day. I really can. But it's my first time down here too, so I'm not sure.
0.3 miles ahead.
What to
Turn
do.
left on Southeast 19th Avenue.
But let's go in here, let's check in real quick and figure this thing out. Use any open lane. I guess we can go through any lane. That's what it says. See? Any open lane. So yeah, this ought to be fun. We down here at the port. Now I don't know if I gotta get a passport. I mean, not a passport, but an escort or what. But I don't know. So yeah, let me figure this out real quick, y'all, and then I'll touch base with y'all once we actually get inside the gate. But we here at 10 o'clock, so we made it. Well, 11 o'clock rather. So we made it on time. Alright, y'all, so kind of find out, man, I'm at the wrong damn location, man. I'm all the way down here at the damn port, and the address I'm supposed to be at is probably like maybe 15, well now 8 miles away. And I had a feeling, man, as soon as I pulled up to this damn port, I was like, this don't look right. You see what I'm saying? Like, I ain't supposed to be down here. So come to find out, the address is on my workflow. Like normally I just go to my shipper or my receiver, I hit navigate, and it takes me there. 99% of the time, this is that 1% or that one time that didn't work. So sure enough, man, I'm looking at the daggone Bill of Lading. Bill of Lading is 8 miles from here where I'm supposed to be at, and I'm all the way down here at the daggone port. Luckily I ain't had to call it in, get an escort and all that crap. But yeah, man, we up out of here. We finna head over here. I still get there on time because I think their receiving hours are until like 12:30. So we'll still get there on time. Luckily we did leave out early this morning, so it is what it is. But that's crazy, man. So I'm actually at the wrong location. So we finna do a turn and burn, man. Let's head over here to the right place, and then I'll follow with y'all once we get there and get unloaded. But that was crazy, man. So I called my DM and everything and told her what it was. She was like, yeah, you know, just check your bills. And I'm like, check my bills?
Turn around at a safe location.
Normally everything is aligned together, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna argue. We still made it here safely and we'll still be on time, so
Warning.
it is what it is. So that being said, check your bills. Check your bills for your addresses. Whatever is on that bill, that's where you go. Double check it against Copilot or Workflow. Simple as that. They actually got 2 different receivers. I'm supposed to be taking it to another company, and on the Workflow it has a whole nother company. So, you know, container truck is right like that. Oh damn, I guess I could have cut through there, huh? Alright, well anyway, let me go ahead and get up out of here, man, so we can get over here to this daggone receiver, man. So I'll catch up with y'all in a minute. Alright, y'all, so we've made it, man. We are at the official delivery spot. And as you see, boy, we out here in the alley. Yes, sir. I ain't had too much room to play with. Crazy thing about it is, I came in that way, so I had to come down this street. And of course, that was blindside. So I had to pull up over there, blindside that joint back in. But you see, man, ain't got that much to pull right here. And then there was cars parked in this little parking space over here. So you see that little opening space right there? It was actually 2 cars parked in there. But you know, we made it do what it do. We made it safely. We ain't damaged shit, so I ain't gonna complain about it. But yeah, man, that's why I say, boy, you never know what you're running into. I should have pulled it up on the GPS last night, but I wasn't figuring it. But yeah, man. So that's that. Appreciate y'all around with your boy. We are in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, making our delivery. Like I said, that's it for this vlog, man. So if you made it this far in the video, y'all already know what to do, man. Hit that like button, share with a friend, and please subscribe to the channel. Drop in the comments, man, if y'all got any questions about anything. But other than that, man, we finna chill out, let them unload this one, and then we on to the next one. And I'll see y'all on the next one, man. Till then, peace to all loved ones out there. Y'all already know what it is.